driveway. Have an update on that. We got looks like two quotes.
I don't know if that's two, I don't know if it's one quote, if it's two.
So we got Bell Flynn and one-way paving.
What are the two numbers?
1,500 and 2,000.
So I would make, for the bonding, I would make a motion that we accept the 2,000 bond.
All right.
That amount.
Roxanne makes the motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Bonnie seconds. In favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Nope. Okay. Yeah. I believe you have to speak him.
Yeah, if you want, you can give her the check tonight.
Middleton.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. BUS positions. Need a new chair or a new vice chair?
I'm gonna make a motion to, have Roxanne in the chair. She more than proved herself at a town meeting. She knew answers to every single question. She had all the financials. She had everything. Anticipated all the questions before they were asked. She makes a fantastic leader. I learned a lot from her, and next year I can learn a lot more. So I'm
Good.
motioning to have her as chair.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
We didn't discuss it. Thanks.
Too bad.
Your vote doesn't count, lady.
Um,
All right, vice chair.
I'm gonna make a motion to Matt Bonney be the vice chair.
I'd like to second that motion.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That wasn't discussed either.
I think it was, but yeah. All right, no opposed. We're good. So Roxanne,
Okay.
take over.
Thank you. So that takes us, I think, into the liaison portion. So, from last year, I would recommend, and anybody can, this is up for discussion, is to just place Jonathan in, to take over what Tracy was on most of these. If anybody,
I would agree with that. However, I want to step down from being the second on the recreation.
okay, so let's, all right, so let's say, right now, so we have Jonathan taking over
All Tracy's
Tracy's,
positions.
yeah?
Yep.
All right, so now we can go through, and so now, Tim, you said, oh, yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Mike.
EA,
Mike, oh, yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Mike.
EA,
Mike, Mike,
John.
Mike and John.
oh, okay, so, Mike was one. I think that, so that would, John, that puts you with, highway is one, recreation is two, the school is two, conservation one, ZBA two, Stratford County Commission two. Tim, would you mind taking Stratford County Commission?
I'm down with that.
I think you probably interact maybe with those people.
No, I interact with him quite a bit, so yeah, makes sense.
So then you would be Primex one, John, personnel two, administrative, but Kim is one. If you want, I don't mind switching.
Sure.
Taking that.
I mean, that might be more helpful to her, honestly, you know, administrative.
And then social media website too. Are you good with that?
Sure.
Perfect.
Oh, phew.
That was too easy.
Right, okay.
Here.
And you can make a copy, you can fill it out, that's all.
Oh, they have liaisons for most of our boards, don't they?
Right, yeah, they do. So I would
What about
say,
supervisors of the chapters?
I would put you, Bonnie, as the first of the SLBD, seeing as how you're in the district.
I was just gonna say that.
And I'm gonna put Mike as two because he's the other one. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
go
down.
with that.
Trustee of the trust fund. SLBD, they probably meet. Oh. They probably meet maybe twice. Trustee of the trust, I don't know. I don't mind being on that one. Yeah, no. So I don't mind being the one on the trustee.
I'll be
of the
two on that
trust.
then.
You say that?
I'll do two.
Okay. And if you think of any others, Kate, while you're sitting there, let us know.
What about supervisors?
Supervisor of the chapter.
Is that on there?
We can put on here. So you're gonna get one on that one, Bonnie, please. We'll give John.
Watch it, Kate.
Love it.
All right, so we're good with that? Unless somebody comes up
Yep.
with another one, we have until the end of the meeting. So, just to make a note, the Veterans Credit Notice, this went up on the website, and the letter was going home, that on March 14th, 2000, at the town meeting, voters approved the following warrant articles that affect the veterans. So there was Article 25, pursuant to RSA 7228, to see if the town will vote to increase the optional veterans tax credit to $750. Article 26, pursuant to RSA 72:28-B, to see if the town will vote to adopt all veterans tax credit in the amount of $750. Article 27, pursuant to RSA 72:29A, to see if the town will vote to increase the veterans tax credit for surviving spouse to $1,000. Article 28, pursuant to RSA 7235, to see if the town will vote to increase the veterans tax credit for service-connected total disability to $4,000. So it just says if you are currently receiving the optional credit and/or the disability credit or the optional credit, but not this disability credit, the optional credit will no longer apply. This is a recipient. Several applications from Meridian members. Members handled several applications from Meridian members. Members handled several weather-related motor vehicle accidents. Members trained on hose deployment and search techniques. Several members currently enrolled in the EMS and firefighter course along with incident reporting system. Ambulance 3 was serviced and all batteries replaced. And preventive maintenance performed on the ambulance stretcher and power load system. So the next item we had was this, Mr. Silver from Lane Road. He's not here. So I guess we'll table this until some water issue. So, table till next meeting. The next item we have is Sage modification. I guess that's you, Kim.
Basically, this modification is because we are going, instead of paying a yearly fee of like $28, contacting them to go month to month, due to the, conversion that we're gonna
And then
Make a
it's,
motion on that?
yeah, I need to yeah,
I'll
we need
make
a motion.
to accept the new pricing on the animal control.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? None? So, it does say, I'm just gonna read the RSA 466:13. Any owner or keeper of a dog who fails to license a dog pursuant to RSA 466:1 shall forfeit $25, civil forfeiture to the clerk of the municipality in which the dog is kept. So the next thing is, if new to the town or have never licensed your dog in Middleton before, you will need to bring a current copy of your dog's rabies certificate and a copy of their neuter and spaying certificate if applicable. And it says, in the state of New Hampshire, all dogs are required to be licensed after the age of 4 months and must be licensed by April 30th of each year. Okay. The next item is under vehicle registrations. It's not covering the cost. They want to increase the proposed request is to mailing fee to be raised from $1 to $2, and that would cover costs, because currently, the dollar does not cover the printing, the postage, and the envelopes. So, and again, I think this is in line with other towns that don't have that here. Motion to increase the
I'll make a motion to increase the vehicle
mailing fee
registrations
to
mailing.
be raised from $1 to $2. So Bonnie made a motion,
I'll second.
John seconded. Any discussion?
Why is it being, I mean, have we had an issue with this before?
Well, because we're not covering the, because. It's the mailing fee. So that's tabled. So then there's the beach stickers. Right now, all we do is we charge for people to come who want to use the Johns Beach. Right now it's $20. They're recommending looking to 25, which still doesn't even cover the cost of the porta potty that we placed.
What would cost, what would cover the cost of that?
Gosh, the porta potty I think is like $1,000, $1,200 a month. I mean,
So
not a month,
why
but for the
raise it just by $5?
season. Huh?
So why raise it by $5 right now? If it's still not covering the
Well,
cost,
it helps to,
shouldn't we find out what a more reasonable rate would be?
well, depends on
I
how many
think that's,
people come
they're
and get.
recommending it not to be like, high amount or whatever, because this is really for anybody that's out of town.
Right, so we can't
So it's
say
still
exactly
open
how
to-
many we're gonna get for that.
Right, I mean, we still, it's open to anybody, free to anybody who lives in town, you're not required to get a sticker, they can get a sticker, but we don't charge them because they are.
I would like to look at this a little bit more.
This is probably gonna be a discussion, so, bulk trash pickups. So typically we have, this happens twice a year. Right now, we have stickers printed, 2,000 stickers, 2,400 stickers needed. By the box of 3,000. So cost of the town is $750 plus tonnage. So I guess, and this is probably going to be taken, so it's just, I think, a discussion that we need to think about whether we're going to
Well, yeah.
continue to give out free stickers with the garbage costing as much as it does. And if so, if not, how much should we charge for stickers? Because I think for the most part, the seller is very generous with what they pick up on the side of the road versus on the side, even during every week. So, I just think that.
Oh, we don't know that's gonna continue.
Huh?
We don't know how that's gonna continue on as well. That's far, it's caught, we know the pickup's gonna be changing.
Right, but I mean, so the question is, so I guess the question is do we continue with the 2 bulk pickups, which I think we are, and I'm not saying we're not, right now, it's status quo, whatever. I think the thought is we need to come back and say, are we gonna give out the free stickers, and
looks like they're looking for an answer as to whether we're gonna do two or not.
Right, no, right, so whether we're gonna give out the ads, then what should we be charging
Right.
instead of $5? Because if you look at any of the transfer stations, I think starting prices for almost everything is $20 or more to get rid of anything. So I think that training tomorrow, March 24th, training tomorrow, March 24th. This has been posted online and outside the building as well. So they're gonna be closed tomorrow and this Thursday, so March 24th, March 26th. Vehicle registrations and taxes can be done online at middleton.nh.gov, and they will be processed for night fees. They are coming in after the class to process them.
And they are.
And they are gonna be opening Wednesday for their regular hours. No, that's all right, no, I meant to include that, so thanks. Next on the agenda is outside detail. Isn't that you, Chief?
Excuse me. So I came before you guys last year in January in regards to our detail rate, just trying to make it more competitive. It is a third-party pay as far as the detail rate goes. So it's not a direct impact to budgets or the tax revenue. What's occurred since coming to reflection on what is exactly, I have what our current is, and then I have what our current is, and then what our proposal is. So based on the rates and trying to stay kind of ahead of the game, I hemmed and hawed over the numbers, but ultimately I decided to try, if you guys are willing, to put us at the higher end of that scale so that we don't have to come back here and have this conversation in a year or a year and a half or 2 years. So what my proposal would be to increase the pay to 75, the bill rate to 118, which would then put $43 per hour of detail back into the
So this is just for details that happen in Middleton, is that correct? Or is
Well,
that-
no, so if the officer goes and works in Farmington,
Okay.
we would bill it through.
Oh, okay,
Middleton.
all right, I wasn't sure exactly how.
Just
that-
this, yeah, if they, Farmington right now has a huge influx and they're requesting people for officers to work down there. New Durham has a huge influx right now, and I'm anticipating that we're probably gonna see that here in the very near future because we are the only community at this point, that a lot of those companies haven't worked their way through yet. But if they go outside of town as well, it would still be this bill rate because it would be billed through us. So if they go to another community, the other community doesn't bill it, we actually bill the third party.
How many details did we do last year?
So last year, I'll be honest with you, we started off the summer season fairly solid. I can't give you the exact number, but at the time Randy was working details, Randy then signed on part-time, began working part-time for New Durham as well. And at that point, obviously, as you can see, their detail rate is higher. So for the majority of the summer, he worked details in New Durham under his position as part-time officer. So he had very limited detail.
Do you anticipate doing a lot of details this year?
I am anticipating it. We had officers working them today. I had an officer come to me today and ask, basically I have them now giving me their weekly schedule, if you will, for those that don't necessarily like Amanda. Or she'll give me her weekly schedule the week after that, because when these text messages come out, they come out through a text thread. Like Farmington will send out 20 details at whack. They usually fill pretty quick, so by the time I call all of our employees and then get back to what they want, and they get back to somebody else is already taken. So now what we're doing is, excuse me, I'm having them let me know by Wednesday of the week previous if they want details the following week, what days they're available, what they want. And then that way there, when it comes out on Friday, usually Friday or Saturday, I can immediately respond, and then they don't necessarily get called. So I do anticipate us increasing our detail work.
So this in no way would hinder or affect the number of, or the coverage we have here in town.
No, this would be outside of their normal hours.
So if they come to you and say, well, Scott, that they have details for Friday and Saturday, then you change your schedule so that way somebody else is covering that time.
Say, I guess, what do you mean, somebody, what they're available? So like Taylor.
Okay.
Taylor has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, so she'll tell me if anything comes in for Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll see. But the first priority, as far as detail would go, the first priority is coverage here.
How often do the other towns raise their rates on this?
Some towns do it annually. They'll do annual evaluations. It all depends. I mean, I've worked for communities where it's gone years before they've reevaluated, but then when they reevaluated, it was a huge jump because they were so far behind the other surrounding communities. I'll use Farmington as an example. Just 12 months ago, I think they were 45 or 50. So as you can see from their statistic, they just had it.
Is the reason that Farmington has such a high bill rate, is that because they use their internal people primarily, and they can get away with that? Because that seems like a really golden type of thing to get up to that bill rate, and surprising that they're competitive at all.
Well, actually, that's why I didn't include the southern half,
Yeah.
because there's communities in the southern half, that's their pay rate.
Oh, my gosh.
Any other questions, comments? So looking for a motion to,
If you guys are willing, or if you want to have more discussion about the rates, or if you're just not interested at all in readdressing them, that's fine too. But like I said, it's something I would, if we're looking to do it, and folks are good with it, I'd like to.
Make a motion to accept.
so Bonnie made the motion to accept the pay rate. Second. Any more discussion?
I would like to have seen it a couple days ago, so that way I could have thought about more, but it makes sense. So.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
So Kate, we do have in our packet, it's not on the agenda, but we do have in the packet, the, forest management fees. Do you want my copy back? Because so you can give it to me.
I was short, so I made it.
Because you weren't supposed to give me one, because I'm not sharing. Do you have a copy yourself?
Save them,
Well,
save a tree.
so, okay, somebody else, yeah. Yeah, give me the post-it note. Thank you.
The, if we could start getting the packets before the meeting,
Like, when would you like to see it?
Friday.
Yeah, on the ads, anything.
So you could put them, I'm just leave them on the desk, or just kind of.
Well, I mean, you can just email them to us. That way we can all access. Yes.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, are you talking the packet along with?
Yeah, I'm talking about like this stuff.
All right, the stuff that would go with the
This
agenda.
stuff, yeah.
Okay, okay. So anything that would be on the agenda, sort of.
We have access to
No, if you
email,
have the email, you have access to it.
and that way we have all through it. I'm not sure about everybody else, but I know there have been times where I've stopped in on a Saturday morning or whenever, you know.
But I think knowing that it might be out there, then bring purposely look to. Okay, so any public comments, questions, concerns?
Mhm.
Can I have you two, are you gonna
5 days.
They have to be available. And they can be a draft, and they can be a draft. No. Eventually they, yes, we have them available because the town clerk is the keeper and whatever, but we do like to make them available online so people can have the ability. Well, once they're finalized, they get.
You can email them to Kim and the BOS. Well, Kim and what's got me as what's called the liaison for the website.
But the originals go to the town clerk.
And
And
the
the BOS.
BOS.
The DOS.
Yes.
And we will do our best to get them up in time. Yes, we do need to. No, you're not the only one that's correct.
I just have one thing to add. April 11th, flashlight egg hunt. The rec is doing at the Middleton Elementary School at 7:30 for probably like 6 and below ages, and the older kids will go maybe 10 minutes later or so. And we are.
Take them 10 minutes to get all those eggs?
Oh, they do it pretty fast. And we are looking for eggs and candies that will fit in the eggs.
No.
Non-public.
We're
Move
going,
non-public.
can I have the? Sorry. Yeah, wait a minute. Tim, you wanna make the motion to go into non-public?
Yes, I do.
91A. I think it's the 91A 3, 2,
Okay. Move.
So, all those, we have to do roll call vote. So we
No,
went
wait,
into,
second,
at
yeah.
7:13, we went into, sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Still use the Tim and Lonnie.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, but we have to